everyone, welcome to Karbala to Bhala. Today I have something very special that happened to me few days ago, 2 days ago, and I was kind of very startled that what happened to me actually. So I'll share that experience with you because there are not many things that happen to you daily, and this was very special to me. So I thought I should share with you guys, and something kind of this can happen to you when you are in your life, and only few people experience this. And I'll tell you, this is like a real soul affair. It doesn't have to do anything with like the daily world or the physical world you live in. So let's talk today about what out of body experiences. Never in my life I ever thought that I would have an out of body experience. Now, out of body experience, by the name says, you are out of the body. Now, how can someone go out of the body when the person has not died? This is something exceptional that can happen to you only if you're imbibed in your own aura, and this aura is only of purity and pure thoughts. Your pure thoughts, your pure body, and your pureness of heart. These three things combined together will give you something which is truest in its own form. So when you have pure thoughts, pure body, and pure heart, that will create a pure aura, and that aura will imbibe you with only pure energy, and that energy is what you are made of. So that thing will give you experiences which are just about purity. It cannot be given to you by anybody else, or nothing artificial can cause that. So that is about out of body experience. Now, here is your physical body. One body is also called as energy body. Now, physical body is all about materialistic world. As soon as you start to detach, and by detachment I mean you are living, you have everything around, but you're not attracted or attached to that materialistic thing. And that materialistic thing can be something which is like you own a car, you have your own laurels, you have your own me. So anything that is attached to me is your ego, and that ego makes your mind. So as soon as you are attached to your mind and something wrong goes there, what happens? You get like what has happened to me. You're not able to process that, and your mind is turbulent, and you're thinking about that stuff again and again and again. So for example, I have a big company, and in company what happens the next day? A fire is there, a fire is up, and I lose everything. It's whole loss which I have built up, it's all gone the next day. What happens to me? The fire took away everything that I had put in, my hard work, my money, my property, everything is gone, and I'm left with nothing. So that is what I created. Now what I created has been imbibed into that big sales factory. Now when I lose that, my mind goes turbulent, and once my mind goes turbulent, it's about me. I lost it. How to make that again? Now whatever pain I am going through, whatever tears I will shed, whatever stress I would have, it will be coming to me by the attachment. Now on the other hand, what if I am in a detached state? The fire happens, everything is gone, you know what I will think in that detached stage? You know what, I have made that. Now it's time for move on and to make something new, because until unless the old won't go, the new won't come. I understand I would be feeling like what has happened, those would be my questions, but I would not be in pain. I'll change my perspective. The perspective would already be there because I would be detached from my materialistic world, which is what I created. And my thought would be, I created that, I can create something more which would be better, and that would be perfect. So this had to go so that the new can come. That would be my perspective. So that is called detachment of you from the physical world, or detachment of you from yourself. Now, to gain this detachment, you have to understand that you are there in this world. You are born in this world. You come with nothing. You are given things like money, or your house, or even where you study, or you create things that has a purpose. You serve that purpose. You take things, you give back, and once that purpose is done, you're gone back to the world from where you came. And in that world, which is again the spirit world, you don't take anything which is physical. You don't take your money. You don't take the land. You even not take your body. Body is also not going up. So anything which is like matter, which is like solid, physical thing, it doesn't go with you. So now we come to, like I was talking about, your body. Body is physical, and as I said, it doesn't go up there when you're back. So what out of body experience? As I said earlier, when you have the pure heart, pure mind, and pure thought, only purity will surround you in everything, even in the physical world, and that will create an aura that is an energetic field which is only of pure essence, and you can feel that purity. So for example, how to differentiate between an impure thought and a pure thought? An impure thought is, if somebody does bad to me, for example, he steals something from me, and I create thoughts, why did you do that to me, and I did nothing to you, so I'll take revenge. This is an impure thought. A pure thought is, okay, I might have done something to that person sometime, someday, somewhere, because I am traveling. I don't know in which time I did that thing to that person. This is coming back to me, which is called karma, and I accept it, and I ask for forgiveness from God. Like, God, please forgive me, and I'm sorry for whatever I have done to that person, and I also forgive that person. So I don't go take the revenge. I bless that person with infinite peace, and I'm in my own calmness and peace, and I'll say, okay, let it go. It had to go. It was meant to go. So it happened that way. So this is about purity. So you are your own bearer of impure and pure thoughts. So you have a choice always. Whenever something happens to you which is bad, you have the choice to be good or to be bad, or to take revenge or to be evil. That choice has been always given to you, and that when you make the choice, that causes your decision, and that is what we call as cause and effect. I do something which is caused to me. I create a thought which comes back to me, which creates a certain effect in my life. This is called cause and effect. Now coming back to out of body experience. I'll start with what happened to me today. I woke up, my normal day. I was getting up to begin my office work. I started to walk in the washroom, and suddenly something happened here, and I was all sane and okay. Within 2 minutes, my body started to sweat. I had never felt like that before. I started to pray to God, like, what has happened to me? I was so lost. After 1 second, my body was sweating. I didn't know what has happened. It felt like dying. When it felt like dying, I didn't know what to do, to be honest. I was like, what is this happening to me? I couldn't move. If I moved, I was having that jitters back and forth. It was like something is circulating in my mind, and it really felt like dying. I was not able to justify or think what is happening to me. All sweaty, my body all sweaty. I wasn't able to move. And when you don't know what is happening to you, and you have never felt that before, it will feel like you are facing something which is out, and you're not able to move, and your body is dying. It literally felt to me like I died. After I think 15 minutes, I gained some consciousness. I started to move, and I prayed to God that, God, what the hell has happened to me? I didn't know. I really didn't know what has happened, because I was sane and healthy. And within few seconds, something happened, and I'm back. And I came back, and I started to feel shivery. There were chills in my body. I took a blanket and I went to bed for a few minutes. And I actually messaged somebody, which is Guru Ma actually, because she is on a spiritual journey, and I asked, like, what happened to me? I am not feeling well. Now she told me something which is known as out of body experience. That had happened to me. Now my questions were like, okay, fine, I accept it. This is something new that has never happened to me. And I started to question and find answers after few hours when I got sane. The few answers that I got from that experience was, I would say, it is like the soul is trying to detach me from everything where I am today. It is very essential for me, because my soul is growing at the other level, which I don't know, but it is giving me something which I've never experienced before, and it is giving me detachment from myself. When you get detached from the physical world, you care from your heart. Your heart speaks. Your mind doesn't speak, because your mind is calm in that state. When your mind is so calm, your heart is pure, your body is pure, your thoughts are pure, you are just pure. And you experience the true essence of life. So this is something that happened to me. This was like an extraordinary experience that can happen to only certain people who are pure. And to reach to that level, it will take a certain amount of you, because you have to dissolve your ego. You have to dissolve all of it. It is stuck in your mind, and you have to continue dissolving it. Now, I thought this is very essential to share with all of you guys, just because at any point of your life, it can happen to you, and when it happens to you, it shouldn't be scary to you. It is something which is to be like experienced with open arms, and you have to flow in that. When it was happening to me, I was calm, but at the same time, it was so terrifying to me that, what, am I facing death? It was something like that. Am I really facing death? That happened to me right away, instant, and I was not even aware. So I am here to create actually the real awareness that can happen to you in your true own world. So this is something that is very personal to your own soul. Soul is something that is immortal. It is pure. And you continue to take multiple births, because there is a purpose. You come onto the earth and you go. So you have to think like, why are you here? What is the purpose of you? So something like near to death experiences, people do face it, and every day they face it. Something like out of body experience, researches are on, but science cannot give you all the answers, because until unless everybody is on that path which is true actually, where you have to dissolve all the fakeness and I would say evil thoughts, you cannot reach to where actual things exist. And not everybody can reach, but you can reach once you are pure. So just go on with your journey, whatever you're doing, but also think about what you're made of, why you are here. The day you start to question like why I am here, like what is the purpose, why I am born and why I'm here at this place, why I am earning this much, or what did I do to the other person who's doing something wrong to me or good to me, or why are strange things happening to me around the world. That will enhance your wisdom actually, and you will start to balance yourself. You will start to ask the right questions that you have to always ask, and that is where you'll find the life's purpose, because everybody is made special, everybody has a unique purpose. I would be doing something that the other person is doing. I would be doing something very unique because I am very unique in my own self. I'll not copy somebody or maybe do the same thing which somebody is doing with a certain difference of essence. Maybe I speak differently, maybe I walk, maybe something else which is new. So that would be a unique quality in me. So I shared this out of body experience that I had, not to scare you, but to create awareness. It feels like you are in a very different world. This is not something that happens to you every day. It feels like you're flowing out and that time when it happens to you, it is about experience. The purity will give you true experience, and I'll say it again, purity will really give you true experience. So these experiences you can have in a spiritual retreat. People go into the spiritual retreat and they have like different kinds of hallucinations. They are given some natural Ayurvedic medicines and they say, I have lost my mind, or I'm so calm that I want to come back to this again and again. But I'll tell you one thing which is very important, and everybody in this world is looking for peace. Now this peace is an innate quality of a soul, and that soul is imbibed in your physical body. To look for that peace, you don't have to go out, you really don't have to go to spiritual retreat, because those retreats will function for you only for those 15 days or those 10 days where you are. When you're back in your own world, that spiritual retreat will not give you the same experience that you had in that location where the retreat was actually. Now, to find peace where you are in the busy world where you are, where there are like lots of chaoses, there are lots of things going around, there are lots of work, there is lot of stress, you have to find a way to cut that out. You have to find a way to peace out yourself and to have peace with everybody else. Talking about peace, only few people in the world really know the definition of peace. We will talk about what is peace sometime else. Today is about out-of-body experience. So to end, I'll just say there is a body, but there are more things which are going around you, in you, with you, in your own world. So just look into your world, what is happening, what are you eating. Eating also affects your body, it affects your heart, all your organs. So if you're not eating right, you cannot imbibe in your own purity, I would say. So you have to pick things which are pure, which are good, and you have to come into the zone of self-control. And there are a lot of documentaries, a lot of videos that you will find for out-of-body experiences. But I shared with you because I am totally a normal person and this happened with me. So somebody who is very normal, this can hit to that person anywhere, anytime. So if you want to ask more questions and share something unexplainable that has happened to you or is happening to you, and you don't know the answers to yourself, and you don't know the right people to connect to, I am there. I can help you out what is happening with you, and you are totally fine. You're totally doing completely okay. So stay blessed and just connect to yourself every day, 5 minutes early in the morning. Just sit with yourself, and that will help you where you are going, and that will give you the directions in your life. So stay blessed, stay healthy. I am Niharika, taking off from San Francisco, from this beautiful Salesforce Park in this beautiful weather. And I love you all, the beautiful people. Stay blessed, stay healthy. Bye.